My name is Felix from Felix Film Reviews. I'm a social media content creator and I'm a huge fan of the show. And Ashly, actually, I'm a huge fan of yours, not only because of Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, but also, actually, I know you since Hey Ash, What You Playing?
Oh my God.
She got hired off of Hey Ash, What You Playing?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we saw that, literally we saw that YouTube thing where we're like, somebody funny and knows about video games? Done, bring her in.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's amazing. This show has always been about the importance of human connection, be it the quarantine episode in the first season or some pretty cool and exciting moments in this season. Why do you think the world of video games can be so important to a lot of people?
I mean, just to speak for myself, like, I've always loved games. I was a shy kid. I grew up in Arizona. It was hot outside and I don't want to play sports. So it was such a way for me to explore creativity also, I think, because games are so immersive. It did something to my imagination. Like, it's frankly why I started writing fan fiction when I was younger. And there's just something about it that's so, it just tickles so many different parts of your brain. And I think people that love games are so passionate about them that there's naturally like a community building thing that happens. Where, like, especially when I was younger, when you found someone that liked games, you were like, it was like you were finding a unicorn. Like you were part of a society or something where you were like, you play games? You know what Final Fantasy is? Like, it was just such a, so it was an immediate connection. And even still, like, when I go to parties and stuff, if anyone mentions that they play games, I'm like, you play games? What are you playing? Like, like, it's just such a way to connect to people. And, there's so many games now, like Mythic Quest is based on World of Warcraft, which is an MMO, which people generally play with groups of people. We had someone that was moderating our panel yesterday, met a boyfriend off of World of Warcraft.
Wow.
Actually, my agent met one of his groomsmen off of World of Warcraft, I think. So there is this, I think gaming can get a lot of bad press sometimes about being a toxic community, but I think you sort of miss the stories about how connective and how much community building happens because of games. So I think it is a natural place that, like, a lot of human connection and human emotion stuff comes up.
Absolutely. Megan, do you want to add to that?
No, I mean, she totally nailed it. The only additional thing I would say is that, like, when we create TV, it's not a collaboration with the viewers in the way that games are, which I think is so interesting, that the creatives behind games have an ongoing relationship with the people that play them. And there is that dialogue that happens back and forth. So I think that's why it becomes a community, not only with the other players, but also with the game itself and the creators. And that's why I'm sure lots of them, like, talk openly with their fans and get yelled at by their fans when they're not doing good stuff. Yeah.
I always say great games are like reading a great book. They give us the chance to really see and feel the emotions that all the people designing the game put into their work. What little moment in the show that people might not realize or aren't even supposed to see are you especially proud of?
Oh,
little hidden things.
Didn't you put a bunch of Easter eggs in?
I put a bunch of Easter eggs in episode 4 that nobody will ever find, but they're special to me. Little personal Easter egg is that Poppy, since season 1, has always had origami on her desk, and I make all that origami because I'm secretly, like, really into origami, and I make it in the writer's room all the time. So I scattered it all around Poppy's desk, and Charlotte frequently picks it up and breaks it, and then I have to, like, put it back together again.
In the quarantine episode, because we filmed them, all those pieces in our own houses. I put a little Aloy figurine in the back of my shop.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, thank you so much for your time. That's my slot. I really love the show and I can't wait to see more. I think we get season 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to Side Quest. I know that you're also involved in that. So yeah, I can't wait to see all of that. Hope you have a lovely day and yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Thank you.